this panda chocolate? I heard about it, and I saw a post on Facebook from the guy that made it, and I told him I'll try it because we don't have it here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a thing. It's chocolate. It does taste more like chocolate parade than other Israeli chocolates. But I can tell that it's vegan. And being not vegan, I see no reason.
I don't understand. Isn't all chocolate vegan, or am I not understanding vegan?
No, milk chocolate is not vegan.
Oh, if it
Vegan as
has milk,
opposed
it's
to
not vegan.
vegetarian.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you say? Should we start? It's
Yeah,
10
sure,
minutes.
let's start.
Okay. I started the go live button.
Okay.
And you should record
I'll
too.
press record.
Recording in progress.
Hello, Internet. Today on the Dojo, me and Suf will continue to develop Morak.dev, our website for complaining about tools. I mean, sharing war stories of how you use tools in anger in production and what you found out and where they shine and where they don't. I could say we got to this stage last week, but actually we got to this stage, which is much different because this actually runs in the cloud and people can use it. It's very far away from where we wanted to be. We need to add the actual content, to do the actual design, to create some sort of editor for people to submit stuff to us, to add the option of comments, and to gather a bit of content. Sadly, nobody sent me content, so I don't really have any. And that kind of sucks because fake content doesn't look like real content, and we will lose a lot of nuance, I think. So maybe instead of trying to like write 2-line articles, we can go to a lorem ipsum generator and get ourselves some content, right? Yeah, that's very nice, but can I have a generator, please?
I think
Okay,
it's
so
called I think it's called ChatGPT.
That you do have a point.
Like we can generate fake meaningful content, and that would actually look like.
Let's do that. Yeah, it will look much better.
Yeah.
So you are an experienced
opinionated engineer
and opinionated startup CTO. You have a lot of stories to share about how you used software and infrastructure in production and the pains encountered. You like to be specific and anecdotal to this, not sound like generic blog spam. How does tool A compare to tool B? That's actually pretty cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. ChatGPT for bullshit artist for the win.
This changes so much. You can just generate as much bullshit as you want.
Yep. You could ask it to generate Markdown, and then we'll have actual titles and chapters, and it will render beautifully on our Hugo website.
Yeah, next time.
Yep. In the next story. I mean, we need like, I don't know, 3 articles to start designing this thing. So
Yeah. So what's going on here? Did I move this or something? Yeah, probably I did. Okay, how do I'll paste this. I'll paste this after it. Title MongoDB. Date, whatever, draft false. So this should be under content, mongodb.md. And let's have a look. Yeah, bye-bye, Lorem Ipsum. Nobody wants you anymore. So probably if I just write MongoDB, I'll find it. Yep. Of course, we're going to need to structure this as a list of things. But yeah, this feels like the kind of thing we want to see there, which is nice. Probably I'll want like author to be Geppetto Quattro or something. Yes. Is that auto reload? Nice. We don't want this suggest changes thing. I don't think it's very useful.
I thought you removed also all the social icons, but they're totally down there.
Yeah, we'll fight that later.
Yep. So
let's try a different personality maybe. Here's a Kint, witty and a bit rebellious.
succinct.
Succinct. I don't know. Succinct, witty, and a bit rebellious. Use Markdown. Submit.
Oh boy, where do I start?
Not that succinct, though.
Nope. I mean, it is rebellious to
And
your
everything is
instructions.
on fire. I still like it. Like I enjoy reading this. So okay. I generally agree. So I wonder whether we should have like different stories with a tag and just have a page for the tag?
I think so. I think like having one markdown file per post is like the
It is a
logical way
better
to
practice and will allow us more flexibility in the future. Yeah.
yeah, and like tagging with MongoDB is like fine.
Yeah, so let's just do that. And we can call like this one by whatever name. And so let's give them actual titles in that case. Like
just take the topmost title from this one. The harnessing the beast is like completely fine for whatever we need to do now. Harnessing Mongo. Thanks.
and I'm thinking, should we use like tags or categories? Probably categories. Like probably we should have content / MongoDB / fangs. And this could be called, I guess,
Scale.
Scale is hard. And then you call it scale, and you place it here too. And I wonder what this does automatically. Oh, that's wonderful. MongoDBs.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, that's actually wonderful. Like it's kind of what we want.
How does it look on the homepage? Okay.
We're gonna need to do a few things about, like, in general, the homepage needs to be a thing, but
yeah,
like the homepage should just be a huge category, like a list of categories, I think, and maybe a count of how many items we have for each thing.
I'm gonna set up some Google Analytics in the background.
Oh yes, please do. That's wonderful. As I said before, Google Analytics is really important before you launch live. You go live with any web thing.
Yeah.
You have to have it. So we have MongoDB, and probably I should generate a bit more content. Let's go with using Prisma for an internal back office. So what does it mean to set up Google Analytics? You can look at Soup's screen to see exactly what he's doing.
I'm trying to not show actually all my analytics things. So I'll
okay, but at some point, like,
yeah.
But in general, Google have this product where you put a script on your website, the script sends Google like analytic data about everyone using your website, and Google show you some of that data. The nice thing is that next to showing you some of that data, they also show you a few of the things they know about your users, like what's the demographics of people visiting you and stuff like that. And it's free, and it's like the simplest way to get is there any property you can show some stuff about?
What?
Are you comfortable?
I can try to find show. Maybe let me look at the analytics of one of my hobby websites, and let's see if it's showing something interesting. In a minute. Looks like I've been well, how should I say it? Not okay, so I have on my personal blog site, I have like the one that I'm not maintaining and not writing any new posts to. Sure. Okay, so
maybe I'll stop share and you can share a bit, just to show Google Analytics and why is it so important. So you're hiding half your screen with my face.
Yes, I know, but you have disabled screen sharing, so I'll just go with talking and keeping you somewhere here. And yeah, that's not gonna work. Why don't you allow me to share screen?
That guy, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware you meant that. Go right ahead.
Yeah. And okay, so this is Google Analytics. I haven't used it like professionally for a lot of things. Like most of the things here is like hobby websites that I'm tracking. This one is like my personal website. As you can see, I have visitors from Israel, from Russia apparently, and from the United States. That's like the 5 people that visited this site in the past, I don't know, probably few days.
Yeah, you shouldn't be racist. They're not, like, one of them is people. Most of them are bots.
Yeah. Over the last 90 days, probably the statistics look a bit different, but basically Google gathers like information about like where people are visiting from, or not people, also bots, and you can see all sorts of like reports of like how they get there, from search, from direct linking, from something else. Oh, do you know about like something specifically interesting that you want to show?
I mean, seeing which pages people visit, which pages they go to from which page. Like there's the view where you see all your pages and the arrows between them. The flow view, that's extremely useful.
So this one, I don't think I have ever used like one of these.
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah, the last one, the
Path
rightmost.
exploration. Yeah.
This is so important when building any kind of like product where you can earn money.
Yeah.
You really want to know this stuff.
Yeah. So we can see. So people basically, as we can see, scroll to like somewhere in the page. Some of them click like once, but mostly people don't do anything. They just view the page. As I said, this is a static website,
not many people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is like my the website I'm not promoting and not maintaining. If you have like a more interesting website in your control that you can show analytics to, then awesome. But
I can have a look. I actually didn't open Google Analytics for years, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can share your screen.
But yeah, it's just let me check what properties I have available first.
Yeah.
The important thing is like, oh wow, no. What's this? Oh wow. So I have one blog that I haven't been maintaining for for years, but maybe somebody visits that and I don't have Google Analytics on that one. And I
yeah, so the site I'm actually interested in. I have the one site. Sorry?
Yeah, whatever, never mind. So people understood in general, like Google Analytics is being able to see the most basic answers to questions like, is anybody looking at my website? And before you put a website out there, if you care about it being any good, you definitely should be able to answer questions like that.
Yeah.
And like, what are they looking at? How much time are they spending there? Where are they going next? What Google, like, what's bringing them in, etc. Then you can ask more complex questions. If you're trying to sell something, you'll set up what's called funnels and track like how much money people make based on which ads they came from, etc. But we don't care about that. We just want to see, are people coming or aren't they? Like, is anybody using this website? And we don't even have like good log access because we're using some weird cloud service to host ourselves. It's not on our server, so it's really important to have Google Analytics. And it's really simple to have Google Analytics.
So right now
Nothing
you're
else.
actually seeing me going through the onboarding. Online community, I guess.
Yeah, it's an online community.
Either that or like
It's online.
internet and telecom. Yeah.
No, it's definitely an online community.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to examine user behavior, and I guess that's it. Yeah. By the way, I'm selecting here. I'm saying website just in case somewhere in the far future we'll have more than one thing that we want to report data. Like we'll want to report from more places.
Yeah.
And but Google like lets us choose many things here. We'll just go with the default because Google knows best, I guess. Like we don't want to disable anything. We want Google harness all the data and give us some of it back to us.
You maybe don't want like the heavy advertising stuff that they require you to add things to your terms and conditions for.
So
it's called like advertising features or something. You probably don't want that.
Page views, scrolls, outbound clicks, site searches, form interactions, video engagement, file downloads. This looks like completely sane. There is no like ad thing here that is like completely outrageous. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it that Google say you must ensure that no personally identifiable information will be sent to Google.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any day now.
Whatever you say, boss. Okay. So you probably need this ID.
You should probably send it to me.
Yep.
It's like it's a public ID because everyone on the website can see it.
Yeah. So there it is. It's in the Zoom chat.
Awesome. I'll share screen a bit.
Yep.
And we can add that. I see there's something new on the chat. Yeah, so I need this, and I need to go to the config somewhere. And the editor seems to be confused about where the config is. Okay. I'm going to guess this is outdated.
Yep. And the script
But
tag needs
let's
to be
see.
updated, probably.
Yeah. Also, I'm having a weird bug. Like, I'm only seeing the Mongo. I have two directories here under content, MongoDB and Prisma, and I can only see the MongoDB stuff, and I don't see any reason for that. Like if I'll
probably
add
the
this
dates.
same date.
Hmm.
See, now I see all of them, and then I move this here, and I can only see MongoDB. And this applies to URLs too, like MongoDB, cool. Prisma, not, now it works. So does this work? Oh, look, it solved itself. Never mind. Google Analytics, is it playing? So we'll replay and watch this and look at what's going on here. This seems related to some Chrome extension, which is maybe not what I want. This seems related to what I do want.
Would you like
So
the
this
script
should
tag
be-
instructions, like the... See?
Let's like, why don't you go to your live view and see if you can see stuff?
Like I won't be able to because the content is only hosted at your place, but
So what?
yeah, so I need to... Which live view? Like,
Google Analytics live view. Can you add me to the Google Analytics account?
I can try. By the way, I probably also need to add like localhost because they won't support analytics from the localhost.
I think
URL.
they do.
Really?
I think they just do. Yeah.
So let's see.
So just add son of Lilith at Gmail. Right? That's this account? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks good, actually. G91CP, and I have
So this is what I sent
Google
you.
Tag Manager, GTag.js. Yeah. I thought there will be a problem, but there doesn't seem to be. So maybe it just works. And if you'll add me, oh, probably you need to invite me, and I need to like check my email and
Yeah, we know that thing has
well,
went.
I'll do that. And please do remind me when I check my email to minimize my email at the end.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. How do I share this dashboard with you?
There's... Do you want to share screen and then I'll maybe be able to help?
Yeah. So there it is.
Oh, this looks much better. And yeah, that looked good, I think. You seem to be in the right place. Just click the plus.
Yep.
sonoflilith@gmail.com. Or no, make it Aur at sarafconsulting.com. Let's be reasonable here. Nig.
Oh.
Cool, and I probably want to be an editor.
Yep.
Or an administrator, whatever.
I don't think like I trust you. You won't do anything fishy with the site we're building together.
Probably. Yeah. So yeah, there should just be a submit button somewhere. Probably the add at the top. Okay. Now I'll go to my email. Definitely not share screen at all.
Yeah. I'll just keep my screen.
Oh, they just told me I was granted access and I should go to my other account. So let's try that. Okay, I minimize my screen. Let me share screen. Oh, I'm the host. I can take share screen violently. I'll go here and hope I don't have anything else here, but I don't think I do. For some reason, there's a thing here for a website that doesn't exist.
So you
I
were
think you gave me more stuff. You should
Yeah.
probably not give me all.
Yeah. Okay, let's just fix that
You should
offline
do
later.
the same, but like at the
Yep.
at the property level and not at the user level.
Yep. That's all right.
Organization level, whatever.
Let's do that later.
So they're saying this is not a thing. They're claiming this is not a thing. And
so I believe
let's
I
view
believe we
view
need to
time.
add like localhost as one of the domains that are supported, if I remember correctly. I can like Google
Let's
off
see.
screen and GA4 localhost.
Data streams, add stream, web, yes. So HTTP, localhost. Did your Google say anything?
So my Googling said that they probably do the opposite. I don't know. Like they try to like ignore localhost.
Oh, they are very smart people, those people in Stack Overflow. Thank you, people in Stack Overflow.
What did they do? But I wasn't
They
looking.
told me, how about you disable your whatchamacallit, ad blocker.
Huh.
And what do you know? Maybe it's a good idea, you know? So
Yeah, so also
this
my browser.
definitely goes to Google Analytics. And we're not seeing anything here, but maybe the real-time view takes like a minute or something.
Usually it's
And
like
it's not...
quite real time. Like I remember from like looking at live analytics dashboards from like I don't know ticketing websites, and usually it looks like it's updating it like I don't know, like every 2 seconds, and quite quickly it's responding.
Yeah, then I don't know. Let's just push.
So
I
yeah,
think we should just push and see the real thing.
Sure. Like testing in production is the best kind of testing in this early stage development.
Yep.
By the way, like Cloudflare obviously have like a really like aggressive cache policies, but we can actually disable it from the dashboard. Maybe I should show it while you're pushing. This is actually like a truly interesting thing. So let's try.
Pretty sure I can disable it. Like just, you know, by disabling cache here. Let's see. First of all, we should push.
Yeah, you do the pushing. I'm going to do the 2FA thing off screen.
But wait. What the hell?
What?
Why is there square pegs here? It should be here. Oh no, I moved another one. That's the bug still exists. It's just I moved the wrong thing. Mm.
Okay, so let's go
So first of
to.
all, let's not block this. And here we have a real user. Maybe we just had like an automatic domain filtering on the client that we could, I don't know, who cares? We have real data here. So this works, the integration works, and that's the thing that really matters.
Yep.
Later, we should examine what kinds of information exactly we can and can't get, but the important thing is integration works.
Yep.
And now we have 2 essays, both on the MongoDB category, nothing under Prisma, because, oh, this does work.
Yeah,
but
so only the
still
front page is like
shows one
that.
category here. Unless I did like some specific thing that I forgot last week to make MongoDB be in there. Nope.
Wait,
We'll
first of all,
we'll need to redo the front page completely.
Yep.
Anything we do, we'll need to redo the front page completely, and we'll need to like, I don't want to write the category here each time. I would like it to get it from the directory it's in. So we'll need to figure that out somehow. And we'll want to add comments. I think you sent me some code for adding comments and I
no.
didn't add it. Or did we decide we don't like that service after all?
So we did find one comment service that was like okay. I can try to look it up. I think it's in the summary of the last stream. Or maybe you wrote it on in Excalibur. I wrote like a timeline of like what we did and what service did we pick like through the stream. But what I'm saying is you maybe have that here. We have form submit. Okay, so we'll need to actually look at it. I just want to say show for a minute. Here in Cloudflare, you have in the top level domain, because Cloudflare is also our CDN as much. In addition to being our host, then you can ask to bypass all the caches in development mode, which is really nice. So you know you're always like debugging live things like with fresh content, and that's like a really good thing. So this is something that we can now turn on, and that would make our lives way easier. And like we know we won't be served stale data. So that's like one plug for Cloudflare being like nice to us, and now we can move on to actually like getting the thing from the previous stream. So
yeah,
let me find that thing. Yeah, I'll try to somehow not make that autoplay, because that would destroy everything. Yeah, so
didn't you say you wrote a summary?
Yeah, what I mean is that like not have this autoplay. So here, as you can see, I did a lot of manual labor to annotate all the stream.
Cool.
Yeah, but that means that
if you want us to actually see it, though, we'll need to we'll need to share screen. Like, you know, it's
yeah. So let's
very
do
compressed.
that. Let's do that. And there's your face, and there's the text. Probably should. Awesome. So this is probably better. Font size wise. So comment box was like the thing we settled on, because comment box were like no ads, no tracking, and we're like awesome.
Weren't they crazy expensive?
No, so that was like that was like not discussed. The other competitor
Okay.
was like, which is like was not free by design.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
basically,
these guys are fine and free and stuff?
yeah, and you can also export when you feel like you want to
Cool.
control your comments later. So
So do you wanna take care of that?
sure. Yeah, so
Awesome. Sign us up for comment box. And I'll try to, I mean, oh, we already have 3 users browsing Morak.dev. That's so much fun. You're sharing screen. I think I'm fine with that. And I'll try to.
we can share screen like half and half in the stream, and people should see also what you're doing.
Yeah, but right now I'm trying to think about like how do I make the category pages like the Hugo, you know, the whole Hugo architecture. How do I integrate with that to have like the URL auto do something?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'll have to just read some docs or something, probably.
Okay. Looks like I need to update.
I like to have fun when developing. So I took a moment to change the like main screen message, despite that not being of any importance. Just because having fun is fun.
Yep. Okay, so let's see. We should paste that where you want the comment box to show up. Awesome. Seems like a nice default. So at the bottom of every article, right?
I mean, we kind of wanted the important, like the page everyone uses to be the like aggregator page, like in Stack Overflow. And the natural thing to do here is to have this, like, to have the war stories be in their own pages and have the, so we'll have to decide what we prefer. But yeah.
Feels like we need to include the script tag once and only do the... Do we need to embed that like in every page? That feels like weird.
Why?
No, I mean...
let me switch to Zoom for a moment and see what you mean.
I mean, like I understand the div, but like there can be only one comment box per page, and is it like global? Or do we just open one project ID for...
No, I'm gonna guess at least their default is gonna be by URL. Right?
Okay.
And
seems,
then if
seems
we
reasonable.
want, if we want more than that, I'm not sure if they will provide it or not. And you know, worst case, we send people to the like full page for the comments.
Yep. So, yeah. Okay. Morak.dev.
Okay, going back.
You can go back to the thing that you did.
Of course.
Awesome. Yeah, this is public, right? This is going to be served anyway. We can basically paste that in. I like that their React docs is like class-based components. They do not care about React at all.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they like having many boxes on the same page, right?
Yeah,
Which
but
is weird. It's so simple. We'll forgive them, of course.
yep. We'll forgive them for giving us a free product and free hosting and free management of comments.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so now I'm facing the problems where I need to wreck the paper mod theme, and then this is where this is the point where I destroy the submodule and start
No,
to.
send it to me and I'll take care of it.
Did you fork the paper mod theme and it's hosted on your GitHub account?
I'm not sure we even need to, because the paper mod theme has like a place where you can, like an integration point for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that I
Just
can
send it to me.
Yeah,
Layout, it was right there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
But yeah, layout partial comments. Here, try this.
Awesome. So
try it, see what happens.
Yep. So how do I spin up the Hugo server?
I'm procrastinating. How do you what? How do you start the Hugo server?
Just like that?
I think
Hugo server? Yeah. Seems like
command Hugo server minus big D.
We have comments.
We have comments. They look ugly, but they exist. That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's like
Are they in an iframe? Like how hard will it be to style them?
Probably not that hard because they do provide.
Oh, they have
I think like I'll read the docs, but like text color, subtext color, we can configure it.
Okay.
Just like that. Yep. Seems like very reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's just no way to tell them give me multiple comments. That sucks.
Multiple comments per page. So
multiple boxes, yeah.
But
they say a unique URL to each box on your page.
Okay, so
Maybe that's what it means.
Let's see.
Oh, I think I understand this. This API means like they'll call it for each box, and then you look at the box and you figure out like a unique identifier and you add it to the virtual URL they're seeing.
I'm not sure.
So they have a URL for each comment box, they have a URL property, right? And they're giving you a hook on loading comment boxes to change the URL based on the DOM. So there's a box called box A and a box called box B. Those are like classes or whatever. And in this function, you can modify like page location.ref +/A /B. And then you'll have two different comment boxes.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what we want. Not here, but like when we have multi-page, article pages.
multiple comments per page. Yeah. Right now, by default, it's just at the bottom section of each article.
Yeah.
Please sign in to create comments. That kind of sucks.
It does.
Can we
What
have them
sign in? Can you click that and see what they want for sign in?
Yeah.
Like, is it GitHub?
Like, almost reasonable. Like, it is useful for people to have like names in the internet, but like quite bad. Like I liked. Yeah, this smells like Firebase
Listen,
login.
whatever. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
We don't care enough, and most people will sign in with Google.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to figuring out. I'm gonna need to change the paper mod, right? Probably. Not sure how any of this works, but I'll probably need to.
Supplied URL is not part of this project's domain. Well, that's because it's localhost.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't test this on localhost. Just push.
Yeah.
Just push.
Yeah, so you'll have to pull and merge or something?
No, just push. I mean, you'll have to pull and merge.
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of procrastinating because
what are you trying to
is
achieve?
non-trivial.
Are you trying to
I'm
figure
gonna
out
need
the front page thing?
Not just the front page, just how to have pages that embed like a whole category of content in full. And it's not that hard. It's just so I started actually doing it now. Maybe I should wait. Let's see the comments. No comments.
Yeah, I'm not
Maybe
sure.
Refresh harder. Did the push work?
Looks like a green check mark. Can actually successfully deployed. Morak.dev. Let's go to that revision exactly. Oh, funny. It's like referring to. Interesting. Let's remove all this non-default stuff and let's see what's going on.
Wait, I don't think you managed to deploy.
You don't think I managed to deploy?
No, I don't.
Interesting.
How sure are you that you deployed?
Quite sure, but
so explain to me this. Why am I not seeing anything from comment box when I refresh?
So first of all, like the commit is there. Like this is the commit that I pushed. And it's also in GitHub, probably. Let's see. Comments. It's right there in layouts partial.
Okay, so
so let's see if Hugo understands.
I think Cloudflare is sad.
Let's see. Layouts partial.
F32, whatever.
So it was deployed 2 minutes ago, and that's completely the correct commit. So let's try again. Let's try to bust the cache on the browser, not on the Cloudflare.
Mm-hmm.
Empty cache hard reload.
You have this disable cache check mark, by the way.
Yeah. And also
But
let's remove all the ad blocking built in. This is weird.
view source. You'll see the thing isn't there.
Yep.
Just
I believe
view
you.
page source.
Yeah,
You should prefer view page source because there's good search on that. So Control F, comment, nothing.
Oh.
And when you're on localhost, you should see this, right?
Yeah. Was it?
Let me look in localhost.
So
Do I
there it
see this
is.
in
The
localhost?
supply URL does not match to your project's domain, but that's all right because we understand.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. So I'm trying to first of all.
Wait, but I'm not seeing it in localhost. How's that? How come? It did detect a change, but let me refresh Hugo anyway. Comment. The word comment does not appear. For full rebuilds on change, disable fast render. I'm gonna guess something about that. Yeah, it's so weird, but it clearly did appear for you. Wait, no. I forgot one minus. Now I'm doing disable fast, whatever, for real.
Okay, so
Scale
I'm trying to
render
deploy
was
now with no
bounce.
customization directly to the website.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
not about that. We're not seeing the JavaScript.
so locally, I killed the server. No.
Like, do we know where Hugo keeps things?
Yeah, but you should probably go back to debugging this one. I'll go back to debugging mine, so we won't both of us spend time on the same thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just a tiny bit. What do you call it? Nerd sniped.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go back to my stuff. I also think I have an advantage debugging this because I can reproduce it locally. Like I don't see anything about comment box locally.
Yeah. But also like it disappeared on my page, which is like crazy.
Okay, so you can reproduce it too.
Yeah.
Good.
But we did see some comments, like this is recorded.
We definitely did. Okay, so what was my issue? It wasn't an issue at all. I just had to learn how to do stuff. How about I take share screen for a while?
Awesome.
So I looked for the word content, knowing I have like the entire, like it's gonna be somewhere in the theme. We have this theme here that's a separate GitHub Git repository, and somewhere in here there's all this concept of partials and whatever, and it will contain, I don't know, something that displays many things on the same page, right? This thing comes from somewhere. So just looked for the word content, which is the name of the directory that contains all my files, all my articles. And I say, let's see what happens to it. So here there's like this special tag called .content. And maybe I should like read about that on the Hugo docs, but maybe I should have a tiny bit more just reading around before I do that. This is post-canonical. This is probably the big, like the page where we have only one post. How do I prove this? Yeah, we have like the author and there's the edit post URL that they promised that I just removed. And then we have like the canonical, where's the post itself? This doesn't feel like the post. Maybe it's just a part of the post. Maybe there's like this bigger thing, I don't know. Here there's a table of contents. I think I just disabled this. I probably rightly so. I don't know. Comments. To add comments. Read this. Right, nothing here to help Suf, so never mind. But I like the word sections that I saw here. A content section is a top-level directory or any content directory with an underscore index MD file. Oh my God, is that the thing I needed? So let's add an empty index.md file here. And let's add one here too. And let's go here. And now, I don't know, /mongo db. Okay, this didn't change much. We already had that thing. Not even sure it does anything. Oh, they say top-level directories without indexmd files are sections, but please create one anyway. So we have articles. We have products. Each product has some stuff and whatever. So in sections, directory names do become URL segments. They don't have logical ancestors and descendants. That's good. Oh, they do. And they have list pages. I guess I like list pages. And we're looking for some sort of template. So there's this list HTML thing that I should be looking at. Probably here. Let's try this. Hi, Aur. I don't want this. I don't want this either. Nope. This higher word didn't do much, did it? Okay, I notice nothing I'm doing has any effect. So I'm going to, hi, Mom. I'm going to, okay, at least this does something, which means my code matters. But this list is not the list page I'm using. What do I have on the list page I'm using? What's in here? This is a post entry. Above that, you have class main, and there's a header with the logo and whatever. So we're looking for the main class, probably. Where is this main class? Just in base. Yep. And this calls block main. Maybe I destroyed it for myself with these index files. What if I destroy it? What if I remove them? Yeah, now this has like breadcrumbs, I think, which I think it didn't have before. Yeah, now we have a page header, breadcrumbs. So I think the list HTML thing Nope. Oh, we are in the right place, but no content. There's post entry. Oh, there's no content for the template page, right? So this if doesn't happen, and then probably we get some pages. We paginate the pages. This is not what I'm looking for. Here, post entry. There it is. This is my article. And I kind of want the full content instead of the summary. That would be a start. So we have the list thing and we have the single thing. And the single thing has a post where it has a header, breadcrumbs, a title, a description. We can try to compare this with this. Maybe with this, just the article part. And try to understand what do we need to do differently. So this is the main big thing. This is the small thing. I mean, I don't want breadcrumbs, but I do just want all of this. So I should be able to just copy. What's in a post footer? This, I don't care about any of it. Unless comments are here, and then I definitely do. Ooh, comments are here. Just do this. Article starts here, ends here. We'll start by pretending we want all of it, and then we'll remove things one by one. Yes, I see you can now. Replace all of this with a single .html article. I can compare now. See what I destroyed. Actually, before I see what I destroyed. Okay, so I need to remove all the footer stuff. None of you footer stuff. And none of the breadcrumb stuff. And probably like this had this class thing I think was good. So maybe use that. Yeah. So have a look.
Oh,
We
have
have
you merged?
MongoDBs,
Okay,
and they're all on the same page.
awesome. How does
Yeah,
the
that's
front
the
page look,
most
or you
basic.
have?
I didn't touch it yet.
Okay.
Oh, apparently I did. Because it's also a list, and I changed how we do lists.
Great.
I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have like duplicated the list page and only edited my copy of it and kept the default list the same. But I don't yet know how to do this. Obviously, like there'll be layouts and then I can choose something else. But yeah, for now, I'm starting to understand how to work with this, which is a good thing. Also, I think this is fine for the main page too, to just have many categories like that. I will need to figure out this plural thing.
Okay, so I think, by the way, the problem with my thing is basically that it's just not including the partial thing that you said, well, that it would.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm trying to now. Let's see if it just. Have you already vendored in the submodule, or have you? Because you have wrecked it, right?
Oh wait, did you like
I did not. I did not touch the submodule yet. That's what I'm saying.
You didn't touch the submodule.
Yeah.
So no idea why.
So no,
Also,
but what I'm asking is, one of us needs to basically vendor in the submodule, and the other one needs to start editing, because you have edited.
I didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
And I know where the comments should be, because I just touched that part of. It's called
Comments.
single.html, and there's comments here, right? So
yeah.
Hi, and then here I can write just hi, and after this I can write hi, and all of these exist. All of these exist. Like I'm seeing the line that should ask for partial comments, and then there's layouts. This one doesn't exist, but comments HTML here is hi. Yeah, it's taking this one instead of this one.
Yeah.
And one guess would be take me. One guess would be some sort of config issue. Maybe I should be clear about having comments.
It's already there. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So this isn't overriding the default one.
Nope.
And it should override the default one.
So
and that's like the whole deal about how Hugo works. So here we have layouts, partial comments, and here we have themes, paper mode, layouts, partials, single.
ooh.
I'm guessing, but that is so strange. Like, we didn't touch this, right? How could we have touched this? So how come it worked and then it stopped working?
So no,
Except
no. First of all,
Ocean.
it worked locally for me. For me, when I still had that div not in the partial.
Oh, I see. So the partial never worked because
Yeah, because
I originally added this file in the wrong place. Sorry, Suf.
yeah.
So that's actually nice debugging. I mean, we did all the right things and reached a very hard to reach solution quite quickly once we found this line and started like digging around it.
Yep.
And there's our solution. So that's very nice. I should probably,
In it.
you know,
Yeah, so let me just move this to the right directory.
no, I'm doing that.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of doing that. So fix comments by Rene by MV partials. And maybe I'll push a few more things. From home page, text, and I'll push this quick fix to remove suggestion of remove suggest changes link, and that should be enough for now. Let's push that. Ooh, let's fetch first. So there we have comments in production.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And we can't blame Cloudflare for it.
Sadly, we can't. 100% our fault, like everything, always.
Yeah.
It's always the developer that's at fault. Me specifically. I told you to put it in a file that was in a wrong location and never tested it before telling you that.
That's all right.
But this is pretty good.
Yeah, and there you can see, I can even see my publicly available face from Google now that I've logged in with Google. And
cool.
Hi, post. Let's see if that works. I mean, it should work, but awesome.
I gotta say, the thing where I click it and it and it squeezes is pretty cool, though annoying as hell. Like my whole post is a button now. Yeah.
This is only
Was this here before?
So this is only
was
in
not
the
here before.
in the Mongo, in the category view.
Oh no, I know where. Yeah, it's in the category thing because I
it's a card.
Yeah. So maybe I should not make it a card. No, I'll keep it and we'll fix it later if need be. Are we saying we're out of time? Let's go home.
Maybe. Yeah, I think like first of all, like we have content that is like not egregiously designed. We have comments which are like working but ugly in dark mode and look nice in light mode. And we have analytics.
Nice in light mode. I use light mode.
What?
I have light mode, so I can.
Yeah.
So I can confirm.
Yeah. It's a toggle, so it's quite easy to confirm. But yeah, so like comments look all right. Like what we can do is like have the background always white for the comment box.
Say that again, please.
We can have the background. We can change the background to be like white for the comment box.
Oh,
Like you
it
could.
would still look horrible.
Would it? Are you sure?
Yeah, but you know what we could do instead?
What?
We could disable night mode, because who cares about this shit?
Yeah, sure. There it is. Default theme light.
So config, there was
Disable toggle.
auto,
True.
and let's just make it light.
No.
Disable theme toggle.
I-
True. Oh, you're doing the same?
Yep.
Okay, then you can push it if you want.
Pushed.
Cool.
And there we go.
Okay, so let's go home and
Sure.
continue next week. This was actually a lot. We did a lot today.
Yeah, we're still missing like the core thing, which is users.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But we do need to build something.
Yeah, but we have gotten far. Like if we need to summarize what we did is so we've integrated comments analytics and we have like a not so insane view of content. And anything else that we have done today? I should probably disable the dashboard, the development mode for the domain, so Cloudflare won't like be angry at me for yeah, so that is like a thing that you need to remember to do when you're done with like disabling all Cloudflare's caches. So let's disable that.
Can't I?
Morak.dev. And Cloudflare is back in production mode. Awesome. By the way, we can also integrate Cloudflare's analytics, which are like way simpler than Google's, but then we'll have that in the same dashboard here, which you can be invited to, of course. But there's no really need for that because Google Analytics is like super nice.
No need at all.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember. I do need to remember to decide to remove you from controlling all my analytics accounts with.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
Yeah.
Definitely should. Yeah.
But okay. Awesome. Had fun.
Me
How
too.
about we say goodnight?
Yeah, I'll just push the long list thing.
Yeah, so do the thing.
And then the next thing I think will be to figure out like how to get a list of categories, like a list of of things. And also change those titles to be single instead of plural.
Yeah. By the way, I do think now that looking back on like what we did with Hugo, choosing Astro would have been like also a really fine choice. Like we did all the things that I got to do with Astro, which is like to modify a little bit, to play around the theme, to play around like injecting some HTML to some places, and like would have been also a correct.
It was all in all very pleasant though, and I liked the theme we found for like immediately. So what I did here was instead of modifying the theme, I just created a directory that overwrites it and a file that overwrites it.
Oh, nice. So if you have the same thing, just not in the same file, but just not in the theme directory, but with the same folder structure, it overwrites
That's what we did. That's the thing we did with comments, right?
Yeah, so partial...
we didn't, and then we did.
Yeah, so but partials is like injected in the middle of the template or something, right? It's not overridden completely.
So all the theme files are overridable. That's the point.
Yeah, awesome. So this is like much better than like vendoring it in and destroying it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now I'm pushing this. So in a moment now, we should have full articles on our homepage. And then if we can just get categories to work, we'll basically be there. Okay, so this is a long moment. Ooh, because I forgot to pull, of course.
Yeah, and now you'll see how fast is the deployment thing. Oh, it's not in the actions, right? It's in Cloudflare's dashboard, and by the time I load the dashboard, they might be just done. Pages. Let's try to speed run through getting to see the deployment.
Boom.
Already deployed.
Boom, it's done. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's deployed.
So
Okay, good
I
night,
really like the
Suf. Good night, everyone.
Ciao,
All
ciao.
one of you, I think. Yeah, all
Yeah.
one of you. Good night, Yuval.
Good
See you
night.
next week. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.